So, like, in the IDW run, I really liked that Transformers Energon was the main building block for the mask vehicles, and I love that they're continuing that. That is so fucking dope. Like,
Yeah.
the way, like, I was just reading, is it Duke that he's in? Or no, he's in that, like, special, because Hound was was with was it Breaker or Crankcase? Breaker? Yeah. And that whole sequence, like, he just fucking shows up at a gas station in the middle of nowhere. Fucking Matt Tracker's in there. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
Would
That's
you
awesome.
say that's something that you'd look forward to in 2026?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, let's
Just
talk
say
about
that.
that. Hello and welcome to Modern Toy Fair. I'm your host, Mr. Modern Toy Fair, and I'm joined by the founder of the Neck Illuminati, the delayer of shipment, the procrastinator of pre-orders, the perfect person, the two-time daddy. My YouTube wife, Mrs. Modern Toy Fair, Jarmar _games. But that's not all. I'm joined by the consumer of everything on his phone. The man with more titties than you talk about. One of the former co-hosts of the Figuratively Speaking podcast, Corey.
Hello.
And last, but certainly never the one to not be attentive. He is the man known as Beard Spice. He is the man Modern Toy Fair has full custody over. He is the man Optimus Prime popped and he refuses to stop. He is also the man that's coming to you in full 4K, the Twilight Knight, the Master of Mac, the 3-pump chump of taking the show off the rails, Nate. How's everybody doing?
Very good.
Sick, but
that was me the past 2 weeks up until now, so I feel it.
yeah.
I wore my time travel gear for
I
tonight's
saw.
episode.
What prompted the doctor scarf?
Well, I'm slightly chilled down here, but not enough. So I thought this would work. And if we're going to travel over the next year, what more appropriate attire?
I like it. It's sensible and on theme.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Nate is the best co-host.
I mean, I didn't say it, but I'll take it.
Nate becomes a GQ model, but all the malls are out of business.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some malls that are around. You can go visit them in 2026.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we're
mean,
in 2026.
I have like 3 around me that I can go to. You at least have one.
Okay, well, what
You have
constitutes
probably one of the
a
most
mall?
live malls like I've ever seen in the current day and age. So like,
I would agree with that.
like
Who are you talking?
It's still
the 3 of you.
us. Like, we have a cool mall. I mean, it's not cool, but like, people still go to it.
People go to it.
Yeah.
It's full. There's not a lot of empty spots.
Talk about
And
Yeah, but like,
when you walk in, it feels like time travel because it feels like people are just walking around. Nobody's buying anything. People are just walking around aimlessly,
Just like the old
bored.
malls.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. Wow.
Good talk. Good talk. Before we get into the topic of the show, I want to address our at least 6 wonderful viewers who I'm hoping are some of our regulars. If not, welcome. I put a poll out recently, and I feel like the results are very skewed because we are considering switching days of the show because there is a lot of competition on Wednesday nights in this time bracket. And I feel like the show is kind of stagnant and not going to grow if we stay on Wednesdays. I have no problem staying on Wednesdays, but I feel like it's time for a change, time for a move to spice things up. So for the poll,
We're going to do a little role play.
We're going to do a lot of role play. So in the poll, I gave the option of Monday, Tuesday, stay on Wednesday, or Thursday. And we had 43 votes. As someone who has it up here in front of me, I can confirm we do not get 43 people watching us live. So I feel like the results are very skewed, and it's 81% stay on Wednesday. So I'm asking you, the viewers who are watching live, the people in the chat right now, throughout the show, whenever, preferably right now, so that way it doesn't derail me later. What's your opinion? If we no matter what had to switch a day, out of those other 3 options, what would you want it to switch to? Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday? Or if you desperately want us to stay on Wednesday and just keep getting annihilated by the other, 3 much bigger live streams that go on. So, I just wanted to get that out of the way before we started.
3 of those votes are the other live streams. They're like, just stay on Wednesdays, you bitches.
I'm like,
just stay on.
Listen, I'll admit we lost the Wednesday Night Wars. That's not. We did not even come into a snowball's chance against the competition. While we may have more subscribers, we do not have the same viewership for the live stream, so I can't argue with the results. Is that a slight on the 4 of us? Probably. I'm gonna rack it up to just, you can only watch so many things at one time. It's not like back in the day when you had picture-in-picture and you could flip between during commercials. So. Yeah.
Or back in the day when you had to choose between, must-see TV with Friends, The Single Guy, Caroline in the City, and Seinfeld, and some other fucking show that you no longer remember. So we're going to change a day. X-Files did it. There's no shame.
Are you saying that we aren't Seinfeld or Friends level entertainment?
No.
Wait, are you saying we are?
Well, we can't be, first of all, because we have way more black people on our show than either of those 2 shows.
Very good. Very, very, very strong point. We're already past the quota for Friends.
Yeah. I mean, Ross did date that one woman in that one season.
Oh man, I am a married dude.
Made it worse.
So hot. My wife just said, I heard
that. Oh, man. And Seinfeld, I mean, the lawyer, I honestly think that might be, aside from background characters, that might be the only character that had, talking lines that wasn't white in that show. Was the lawyer, Jackie something or other.
Who told you to put salve on?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to put salve on.
That guy.
Yeah.
I'm even still, what?
Yeah. Well,
we also are missing. Oh, maybe.
What?
Never mind. Go.
What are we missing?
Nothing.
No,
I don't know if it's
know.
correct. I don't want to say it.
Okay.
No, I don't. Continue.
So
Jarmar was racist because I watched Seinfeld.
I mean, no, we all watched Seinfeld, Jarmar included, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because we've had, on an old podcast we were on, Seinfeld got brought up a lot, so.
Well, it's been brought up twice today in my life, so.
I mean, to be fair,
you did both.
On this podcast.
Yeah. Well, no, Nate did this one. I did the early one. Anyway, we have 2 people in the chat. We have Lex Lingo who says Tuesday. Eagle Nation, maybe Tuesday. Nothing really happens on Tuesdays. Regular show did say nobody throws parties on Tuesday. Y'all can be the first party on a Tuesday. All right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was leaning towards Monday or Tuesday, so I'm kind of digging Tuesday. So yeah, throughout the show, if you're just tuning in,
no love for Thursday. No love for Thursday.
I mean, Thursday, you're just wishing it was Friday.
But I like Thursday nights because it's the kickoff of the weekend, that to me.
It's like the pre-weekend,
right? Don't you think?
Because you know tomorrow's Friday.
We could be the pre-wind.
When?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Maybe on Thursday we should just stay home and watch Friends and Seinfeld and The Single Guy and Caroline in the City. Because those are all things that that are real.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Toku Gator, I wanted Friday, but it wasn't an option. Oh, that's because Friday is Magic Night, so you're not getting Friday. Sorry.
Which... I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry, because Friday used to be Magic Night for me, and but it's not the same game.
That's what now. It's not the same.
That's what I was trying to clarify for you. It's not the same Magic Night that you were playing.
So every time you bring it up, when you say it was all seriousness, Friday night is Magic Night, I bust out laughing because I'm a child.
Yeah,
just as many dragons.
I feel like at that point you're getting into like it's you're saying he had an orgy on Fridays.
I'll leave it up to the imagination.
Yeah. Whatever makes the night magical.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
There'd be wands and cauldrons.
For all the people who tuned in because they wanted to know what we're excited for 2026, I guess we can move on and get into that conversation.
Eyeballs.
Oh God, the Beholder.
I don't know anything else from Magic the Gathering though, so.
Anyway, well, I mean, soon your favorite property is going to be a part of Magic next month.
Yeah, but I don't know enough to make them sexual innuendos.
You literally had to read a not even a softcore porn on a previous podcast.
No, I mean just about Magic in general. Also, I blacked that out. Oh, by the way, Turtles is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Turtles is coming to Magic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Turtles are arriving on Magic Night. What are we recording about?
So, fellas, let's talk about what action figures are you either excited for that have already been announced, or that you hope to see announced and come out in 2026. Let's start with let's go out of the normal order and let's start with Nate. What's some things that you hope happen or are excited for?
What I really want to see this year, above all else, and this is going to come shocking to everyone, and this is going to be a G.I. Joe related item, but I would take any member of the October Guard as a figure, but more specifically, Horror Show would be my first pick. And also, I would like just a little bit more love to the original G.I. Joe comic book. They've done all this stuff for the cartoon, and yeah, the cartoon is definitely great. It had its thing, but like for a lot of us Joe fans, like the comic book was where it was at. It literally is still going today, with the same writer. And so let's do some more comic book specific things, and let's start with the October Guard. Which, if you guys don't know who that is, I know Corey does, but they were like basically Russia's version of G.I. Joe. There was 5 of them usually. There was a couple of them that would swap in and out, but they were very cool. They would get thrown together, and they would be enemies, of course, because it was the 80s and it was Russia and the U.S., which it could work again now. Well, maybe not. But they would always end up like working together. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, kind of a situation. So
okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was secretly hoping when you said G.I. Joe that you were gonna say Deep 9. I think his name is. Is that it?
Deep 6.
Deep 6.
Deep 6.
Yeah. Deep 69.
He's close.
Deep 6'9".
Yeah, Deep 6'9". Because I was trying to just guess some things to throw into the thumbnail. Since we didn't really discuss this stuff in advance, that way it's still kind of a little bit of a surprise for me.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing that I could find that people were clamoring for that hadn't been announced. And I was like, all right, let's go with that.
I think he did get name revealed. No digital render or anything, but I think he was a name only reveal.
Okay.
So I do believe he's coming this year, which I'm excited for. It's just Corey, did you have the original Deep 6 that came with the shark?
No. So my love for G.I. Joe is because I wasn't allowed to get any because my parents were like, that's not what you collect.
Yeah.
So
they have a lot of control over that. They really do. They did. So it was a really cool vehicle. It was an underwater vehicle that also could fly out, but Deep Six, the underwater diver, he sucked as a figure because only his arms moved. He was in like a deep diver suit, and so his head was covered in a helmet. It didn't come off, and his body was solid, and his arms just was the only thing that moved. So he sucked as a figure, and so he couldn't do anything else but sort of like go in the shark if he went face down. And so he never went on any adventures or did anything other than pilot the shark. So for me, I'm like, I'm not clamoring for Deep Six. Like, it'll be cool to be like, okay, scratch one off the list for 83, but he was never a big favorite of mine. Unless they released him like he was in the comic book, but that's too similar to Shipwreck, is that he would sometimes wear like a navy sweater and a hat. But it's similar to Shipwreck's hat.
I think they could make Deep Six like amazing though. Like he would look
they probably will.
Like an inhumanoid fighter or like some insane Power Ranger armor or something. I mean, not Power Ranger, but you know what I mean. Like it's gonna look.
He's gonna look more like what's the fucking green dude that just came out a couple months ago?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. Kind of. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah, I mean,
like maybe, but like.
They'll do an amazing job on the classified version. He'll be fully articulated and it'll be great. I know it will be. It's just I don't have a lot of attachment to the character because of the fact that his figure sucks.
That's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, real quick, I do want to unpack the Corey not being allowed to play with G.I. Joes as a kid because it's not what he collected.
Yeah.
Were your parents like anti-military hippies or something?
No, it was literally just the fact that it was like, you pick what you collect, and it was like, I was like He-Man, and then it was like, Ninja Turtles came out, and it was like, now you collect Ninja Turtles. And then it was like, after Ninja Turtles, it was like, because my dad didn't want to like buy like a trillion different lines, so it was like, this is the thing you collect.
Did you have a brother? Did you grow up with a brother?
I have two stepbrothers and a stepsister. So they collected more like Lego. But then all of us, when the Kenner Aliens and Predator toys came out, it was like all of us like went like full into that. So my cousins that I hung out with a lot had G.I. Joe stuff, and I was like always blown away by the vehicles and stuff then. So that's kind of like where my love for G.I. Joes came in. And then when the 25th came out, I was like, well, I'm an adult now and I'm going to buy all of these. So
it was more of like a budgetary, like you get to collect one line at a time kind of thing.
Right. My dad,
we don't like G.I. Joe because XYZ kind of thing.
Right.
Okay.
He tried to teach me like some control over my collecting habits, and I think it backfired.
Yeah, you definitely overcorrected on that one. You're like, I'll show you, Dad.
Eat it.
He's like, I collect 36 lines now.
Yeah, that was the good thing because I had an older brother, so like we could both collect a line because my parents were similar in that aspect. So we would go to a store or something, like we could each get one thing. So like him and I would usually make some sort of deal, like I'm gonna get this He-Man guy as long as you get that G.I. Joe guy or something like that.
But they're like negotiating like their world powers like inside.
Yeah, because we both liked the same stuff for a few years yet. We still had some similar. Well, we always had similar interests. It just took me a while to catch up.
To go back to what you were saying about Deep Six, didn't he have like an action feature, like he blew bubbles or some shit?
He came with like a squeeze plunger thing, and so he would like dive down in water, and then he could come back to the surface.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay,
like he blew the bubbles out his like feet and launched himself back up, or.
There was there was something breathing. Like that.
I thought it was like he was breathing.
Yeah,
like
it was supposed to be. It mimicked his breathing tube. Yeah, because he was a deep sea diver. He didn't have like an oxygen tank on him. He was in a big suit that had like a cable that would go up to his ship.
Oh, okay.
So, but also understand that every kid took that into the bathtub with them. So if you pick them up now, there's lots of little boy wieners in the vicinity of it in some way or another. So just keep that in mind.
I think I have one.
Steamed.
I don't know how to.
Unfortunately for everyone out there, I still have mine.
So what you're saying is we could sell that for big dollars now. We could auction it here live on YouTube and make a fortune.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Everyone knows that Nate's the favorite, so like.
I don't know that anyone wants my boy wiener version of the shark, though.
We're getting into a weird spot there.
Yeah,
we're
getting picked up on an algorithm somewhere.
I really don't want to end up on
nowadays, though.
What I'm excited for in G.I. Joe is I want them to go like really crazy. Like I want them to prove that they're willing to do anything to make any G.I. Joe into a classifieds figure. Like I want to see like Mega Marines, like the crazy space dudes. I want to see the Eco Warriors. I want a Sludge Viper because I will say I did have a Sludge Viper later on in the series. So I always liked him. Of course, they won't have the spray water on them and they'll change color feature, but I would really like something like way out of left field, just like crazy. And I feel like after they go through Cobra Law for the Comic-Con stuff, because there's only like two left really, right? Royal Guard and Globulus. I feel like that could be a perfect vehicle for just like the goofiest shit out there,
Yeah.
Give me Robo Joe, give me Captain Gridiron. Like I would love all that stuff.
I think we're getting Captain Gridiron this year. I think that is definitely happening.
Nice.
There's also a rumor, and I don't know if this fits in with your box too. And again, it's more cartoon related, but there is the strong rumor that a Fatal Fluffy will be done by Hasbro this year.
Oh, that would be cool. That's going into that's like going in hard into like the cartoons, and it's funny, like I don't necessarily like have an affinity for the cartoon characters, the exclusive cartoon characters, but I would totally be down for stuff like that too.
I mean, on the topic of Joe's...
Looked up Captain Gridiron. It's not what I thought at all.
Yeah, were you thinking it was going to be with the Fridge or whatever his name was?
Yeah.
Like, well, he is football related.
Gridiron.
Yeah. He's got football grenade.
Oh
and
my
his
god!
Is,
If they made a fridge, that would be
that was what I was going to say, because you guys kept talking about this guy, and I'm like, that's what my mind went to as well. So when Jarmar said it was like, perfect.
Isn't he dead though?
I mean, his estate could sell his likeness.
Captain Gridiron?
Yeah, no, not Captain Gridiron.
Yeah.
Captain Gridiron is alive and well in my heart. But William Perry, I don't know how that works. I mean, I understand, like, yeah, the estate could give it, but like,
would they even
seems a little morbid now, I don't know.
You're crazy. Like,
that's fair.
How many WWE wrestlers do we get like every 4 days?
And that is true. I'll give you that, but there's a precedent for that because a lot of those dudes have died.
I mean, we get a new.
And those are all based on
figure every other month, and he's been dead for a couple of years.
Those are all based on real people.
Isn't that figure based off of a real person?
Yeah, but that's G.I. Joe has had like a couple, whereas wrestling, all of them. So,
I would
license yeah.
You guys just made me realize that I need a Roddy Piper figure with the leather jacket so he could be an Iron Grenadier trainer, because he was also a G.I. Joe.
Yep, he was.
Apparently he's still alive, according to Fib Fan Samurai.
Was there?
Oh, really?
He said
he would know better than me.
This was his response. Dang, he's alive, or he's still alive. Just turned 63 last month.
No, that can't be right.
Unless he's talking about 60. Someone else.
I mean, I'm 47. Like, he would have had to, like, because that figure came out in, like, 85. He was part of the Chicago 85 Bears.
Right, you were 12, he was 30.
Probably, like, 30?
Yeah. That's fine.
That makes sense. 30-year-olds looked a lot older back then.
They did. They fucking so did. Like, I don't look as old as 30-year-olds used to.
Just Googled it and confirmed. He is 63 years old, and December 16th is his birthday,
Wow.
and he is still alive.
Wow, good for him. Good for him. I am happy about that. So let's get this done before, you know.
So it's less morbid. He wrote hard. Let's get this figure before he croaks, but it's now. He's dead. Let's memorialize him in plastic.
Listen, he was part of the 1985 Chicago Bears. He did a lot of cocaine. His heart only has so much time.
There's only so many beats left.
Who has been other like characters? Like I know it was like Mr. T a part of G.I. Joe at some point.
No, that was A-Team.
No.
I make the same mistake all the time too.
There's A-Team.
So there's Fridge, Sergeant Slaughter. I feel like wasn't there one more?
Yeah.
Oh, Piper was
Fridge.
one?
Oh, no.
Piper.
He was later on. It was later on, but yes.
Yeah.
And then weirdly, Rocky was supposed to.
Rocky
was
because
he ended up being the one dude with the boxing gloves.
Yeah, the big boa. That was going to be his big enemy. But then that got swapped out because he signed a deal with Remco for Rambo, which I don't really understand. I guess you could only have one like license thing with your face on it at the time. That seems weird that they couldn't do both.
Like an exclusive deal or something.
That could be.
Back then, I think they were much more ironclad than they are now.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Yeah, now they're just like grateful to be able to get it for a decent price.
Yeah. You know what? You know what I was thinking though? That would also be something that is done at an absolutely awesome price, and that's dealing with Nerdzoic. So if you're looking for the latest with Marvel Legends, DC multi-universe, SHR figure arts, and NECA action figures without all the hassle, I know I do. I hate hassle. You check out nerdzoic.com, where you can find all of those and so much more. The family-owned online toy store built by a collector for collectors. What started out as a YouTube channel sharing a passion for toys and industry insight has grown into a massive online shop packed with action figures from all your favorite lines. Big Nerdy and his wife will work hard to ship out fast, so you're not stuck waiting to crack open that latest action figure you've been itching to pose. Huge inventory, great customer service, and a passion for action figures. Head on over to nerdzoic.com for all your action figure needs.
Link in the description for his website and all of his socials and his YouTube channel down below.
I use them, and so should you.
There you go. Should add that to it. That should be your closeout.
That's right.
So let's...
I do use them though, and I love it. It's the best. Super fast shipping.
I just ordered the McFarlane Spawn figure from him.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just emailed me to let me know like a bunch of stuff that's coming in the next 2 weeks. So I've got a lot that I have to figure out.
Nice. Well, speaking of Michael, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh,
or
man.
possibly?
I think my
power on.
I think my biggest one is let's get into it. Let's get into it. I just want Todd McFarlane to get off his lazy ass and announce more fucking Fallout figures. Aside from the Power Armor, the Elite Edition Power Armor, and Lucy, because she was a ripoff, they've all sold pretty well. Even the ripoff 2-packs. So, like, what's the hesitation here? why are we not announcing more? I know Toy Fair's next month. I don't want to wait till next month.
You're gonna have to wait till next month.
You literally announced stuff that was already out in stores for Toy Fair, so I don't know.
Fallout Day.
Get to it. Yeah, and Fallout Day. Well, that was two things. I think they showed them off at Toy Fair and then announced the pre-orders on Fallout Day.
Okay.
Honestly, once it gets started, it's gonna be hard for you to keep up because I mean, look what he did with Warhammer. Like, there's like a billion of those.
Is there?
You don't think he's gonna do the same?
I want him to do the same.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
I'm sitting here and I've got 12 figures. That's it.
Well, that's 12 more than you had 2 years ago.
High amount.
Yeah, but like when 5 of them are alone from the TV show, like, and even then
he's gonna have to recoup the loss from no more DC coming out every 2 weeks. So he's gonna have to do something.
True that.
What would you like? Because obviously the TV show makes the most sense as far as like releasing, but like as far as the games go, it's a weird one just because I mean obviously you have like I just don't. I mean I guess I think of characters that I would want, but like you have your own character, which is like your character, but like
so he's already established he's not afraid of doing the main character because he's going based off of the basically canonical version of the sole survivor from Fallout 4 at least, because in Fallout 4 you have to choose either to be the female character or the male character, and your husband and wife, so whatever you don't choose already has a model created for the alternative. So he's already made the female version, so that'd be on my list, is to get the male version, so one of each. I would like some like at least a generic super mutant with hopefully like removable armor, so I can like maybe finagle them a little bit to get a couple of them and make them look so they're not exactly the same. I obviously would love to get a legit Deathclaw, because mine, while amazing, is not perfect. I would love to get some ghouls, both either feral or normal. Like, I don't need them to be main characters. Like, when he made Benny from New Vegas, I was like, especially considering his head was so tiny.
That was very weird.
What was the detective dude?
Nick Valentine. I love Nick Valentine.
Nick Valentine. That would be cool. Yeah.
Hell, give me a Preston Garvey. Give me someone who can sit on the shelf and annoy people and be like, "Hey, another settlement needs your help." I don't give a shit. I will like just about anything he gives us from the video games. I'd buy.
I would like the Shroud.
Oh, the Silver Shroud.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Give me the entire cast of that. Give me him, Grok, the Barbarian, all of them, or Grok, or whatever it is.
Grok.
But
honestly, you could come out with like one unique character and like 3 power armors every wave.
Well, even then, like, especially now that the show is acknowledging other power armors, not just the T60. I'm hoping that that's a gateway to get us more power armor models, so it's not just the T60 repainted over and over, because I know that's leaked that the Nuka-Cola paint job is coming out for the T60, but give me the T40, give me the 45, give me the 51, give me the Exo-1, the Enclave armors, like, and especially if the Exo-1, then that opens up the gate for him to do the Quantum version from Fallout 4 Nuka-Cola world. Like, all of these can get repaints and recoup the money, but still just give me, like, and as much as I hate it, I want them all to get the quality that we get out of the Elite Edition, because then I don't have to waste my time trying to paint them and make them look like they all are from the same line and aren't just, here's molded colors. So, yeah, I mean, like, I want more video game than show stuff, obviously, because that's just, it's what I've had for 20 years. But I'm also open to the show stuff. Like, I'd love to get Maximus in his red coat from the current season. I would love to get a Mr. House. God, there's so many. I love a new version of Lucy that's a little more like grungy, like post Wasteland, instead of the one that we got that is very clearly like right as she walks out the door. especially because the one that we got, like, she's got her like doo-doo finger and missing finger hands and stuff like that, and at that point she was pretty beat up, and this figure like is clean as can be. So it doesn't quite make sense. Yeah, I'd love a Hank McClane in his Vault suit. That'd be cool.
I feel like Hank's the bad guy, right? I get all the names mixed up.
Hank's Lucy's dad.
I feel like him and the other girl are the only two figures I see on the shelves.
You did kind of spoil that one for him there, Corey. He hasn't finished season 1.
Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry, dude. You didn't finish season 1?
We already discussed this before the show started. Me and you were talking about season 2, and he was like, don't say anything. I'm only halfway through season 1.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. He's hopefully drunk and high and isn't going to remember this come tomorrow.
I remember everything.
Remember, Corey did it, not me.
I'm so sorry, Nate.
It's okay.
But yes, I would like
it's what I get.
Hank McClane in his Vault suit.
I should just go.
Yeah, you should probably leave.
All good. It's fine.
There's a couple others that I want, but I didn't mention because I didn't want to spoil things for Nate. So because they're from season 2.
Well, now I might as well. I haven't watched
like 800 characters, and then I'm like, blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, like I said, there's a laundry list of things I want from this line from Todd. So like, I want the DC multiverse treatment. Give me 4 figures a month.
Well, you gotta wait a year.
I don't want to wait a year. I'm an impatient child.
I know, but I'm just saying. In a year, he's got no more DC, so.
Yeah.
Because he'll be shipping shit out on December 31st. You know, Todd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think it was allowed. I thought after July it was like all done. No,
it goes through the end of the year.
Mattel is, however, going to start, but his doesn't end.
Yeah, and they're going to start with their more Spin Mastery stuff.
Yeah. They're not going to do their collector line until he's done, either out of respect or because they don't want to try to compete or something. Who knows?
I think it's funny how, like, weird, like, gray area, they were just, like, Sonic. Like, the Sonic property was just like, we'll make DC figures.
Yeah, that was
like, out of nowhere. That's so weird.
Let's go through some chats real quick before we ruin more things for Nate.
Let's do some chats.
Yeah.
Let's do some chats.
We've got Eagle Nation, hopefully a Jada Toy Snagglepuss or Huckleberry. Hound, Black Series needs more separatist leaders like Newt Gunray and Wat Tambor. Assuming I'm saying those right.
Yeah.
Quinn from the G.I. Joe comics would be amazing to see this year.
Oh, yeah. Quinn would be great. We didn't get him in any type of figure. Was there an O-ring one of any kind in the 2000s, or was the Retaliation one the first one?
I thought that was the first one.
There might have been a comic pack one, but the Retaliation one was the first really good one, if nothing else. So that second wave or third wave or whatever it was of Retaliation figures were so cool.
Love them.
Yeah, I definitely want a Quinn. Quinn is a major player in the book. I was going to do a whole top 10 of classified figures I wanted to see not from the original toy line, and Quinn was definitely going to be on the list, as was Horror Show. So
nice. Fig Fan Samurai says, my parents had a pool when I was a kid, so Deep Six was awesome with that pump that made him dive and come back.
Yup. I got to take my whale in a pool one time. That was awesome. Like, the whale was the hovercraft. It was a pretty sizable, vehicle, and so to have that in a pool was awesome.
I'm also surprised you
because I'd only previously
above ground pool for your giant ship, naval ship.
Yeah, I'm an adult now, and just the thought of having to take care of a pool is no, thank you.
So it's not that you don't want to play with it in the pool; it's that you don't want to have to take care.
Correct.
Of the pool. Okay.
Correct. That's exactly. If I could go over to my neighbor's and use his pool with it, then yes,
what if
absolutely.
You just got like a small above ground one, and you just filled it, just play with it, and then you emptied it when you were done. Then there's no maintenance.
Like a kiddie pool?
No, I'm talking about like it's still like an above ground one where it has like the
I don't know. Those look kind of junky.
I was trying to
but you have to like.
I see what you're saying, and honestly, if I wouldn't have to be. No, but that's part of the fun. Yeah, that's part of the fun.
Not waist
you gotta get your boy wiener and water on it.
Jesus,
and, you gotta get in there.
The neighbor's pool would be probably the best bet, but I could just imagine like Nate's neighbors like looking through the blinds, be like, "Who is it, honey? Oh, it's just Nate playing with his GI Joes in our pool again."
And they would be so like, yeah, that would totally be like what it was, and because they're like that, because they're like the opposite. We get along really well because they're like the opposite of us. Like he's like so like all about being outside and doing shit all the time, and I'm just about being inside all the time. So it's great.
This could be his way to like olive branch, get you to go outside more, and then you come play in his pool with your GI Joes.
Yeah, I do it.
It's a win-win. Yeah. I see no losing scenario here, aside from your $1,500 or whatever it is now toy getting ruined in the water, probably.
Yeah, I don't think that floats. They did a really good job of making a lot of their like water stuff float, but I don't think the flag floats.
That would make no sense, to make a giant ship and it not float.
Right. Well, no, it would make no sense to make it float. So it's 7.5 feet long.
But there's got to be some rich kid. Like, let's be honest, that thing was expensive back in the day.
Rich kid,
and so it was only going to the rich kids, and the rich kids probably had pools, and the rich kids are going to play with their GI Joes in the pool.
Yeah, but there was no parent that was like, "I'm going to carry this piece of shit out."
To the pool.
Well, if you're rich, then you have your butler do it.
Or it at the pool.
Of the flag was that it could fit under your bed. That was one of the selling points, that they were like, "Oh, just it slides away under your bed like this."
You take the superstructure off, and it slides right under wherever. But I don't have a bed down here. It's just over there, and I have like,
oh, damn.
I didn't have one as a kid. I never told you that story.
You may have, but I forget things.
Oh, it's a fun story. I'll tell it real quick. Like I've been after one for years because like everybody, I went through every Christmas as a child not having one. And when I was I've obviously always been into GI Joe, but there was a couple years there for a while I was like really into it, wanting to complete everything, and I wanted to have a flag. And I came across one on eBay that was in my hometown. Like the location was right here. And like I took the iPad. I remember taking the iPad in to show my wife, and she's like, "How high are you going?" And I was like, "I'm gonna go up to 500." And I went to work the next day because I was working at Best Buy at the time, and that was when the thing ended. And I was only at I think $200. And I went into the bathroom when it was getting close to ending, and I was like freaking out, and I put 500 on it, and it only went up to I think 3, and I won it. And then my friend Chris came in. He came in for his shift, and he had a big truck, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to go on lunch and go get my USS flag with me?" He had just been there like a half hour, and he's like, "Yeah." And we went and picked it up, and it was awesome. Yeah, it was like 5 minutes from my house. It was bizarre how close it was to where I live. That's and it's not 100% complete. And I did re-sticker it one year because it was the stickers were in horrible shape. So my wife one year for Christmas got me a set of stickers, and I cleaned everything, removed every sticker, put on new stickers, and yeah, it actually did also have the rear deck rail, which is one of the rarest pieces ever, and you cannot see it from any angle on display. So I ended up trading it for like a stack of like hard to find vintage collection figures because I'm like, no one is ever going to see this thing. I do not give a shit that I have it. So it's literally like a little piece of plastic like this big. It's just like a rail. And the reason it's so rare is because most people just threw it away because it was on like those, those sprues, those trees, like, model kits.
It looked like it was part of it.
Yep.
But now you can like 3D print it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like the original.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Like the G.I. Joe collectors of like the original stuff, they're not Nate, but they're like, you know what I'm talking about, Nate. Like they're like weird because
I do know.
They like, I don't think there's any line that is as bootlegged and has that many just seedy individuals that are willing to rip each other off for stuff, because there's like this little microphone, it's like this big, and people pay so much money for it, and I'm thinking there is no way, unless you had that thing in a box still sealed up, there's no way that you could know that that is the real one now.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Yeah,
there's so many repos out there that it's like, it's insane what these guys do for some of this stuff.
Yeah. Fun fact, I was there at work when all that went down for Nate.
Were you there?
Yeah. That was like my first or second week there. Because I remember you telling
That's hilarious.
me you were so excited.
Dude, I was. I mean,
that was before you decided you hated me.
Oh, it took a little time. Yeah, I didn't know you yet. You just said I was like, you're only there for 2 weeks. Takes at least 3.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's still on display. The only problem is it has all my planes on it, and like all the planes have like a lot of dust. So
sounds like it needs a bath.
It's not convenient. I will say that it's incredibly
Who would have guessed that a
inconvenient.
6-foot-long naval ship would be inconvenient?
7.5 feet long. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I've hit my feet on it so many times. Like, coming over, oh shit.
Oh my god.
We haven't heard from Jarmar yet.
We have not. What's Jarmar looking forward to?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I'm looking forward to see what Playmate probably tries to push out, just knowing that they don't really have much left. So
are you gonna get the G.I. Joe?
It'd be really cool if they. Well, yeah, those are pretty cool. I think I'd probably get those.
Those are so cool.
Obviously, pretty much any wacky combination I'm down for. But this one specifically is kind of cool. Even though some, like, pretty sure that Mikey is like a redo of the vintage one. Like
it's close.
That's
it's
why
not quite.
It's like
it's close
with the white hat and like
midshipman Mikey too. Yeah, it's very clever to put.
It looks like. Yeah. I thought that was kind of neat. But yeah, so whatever Playmates does, me and Wes were like talking. It'd be cool if they were like, hey, fuck it, let's just release some random stuff now, and we get like Scratch or some of like the really rare Playmate turtles that obviously are impossible to find. It'd be cool if they just made those on card.
I mean, they just brought out the Snake guy, and the Snake guy was not easy. Like that was a rare. That was a later era one. So I wouldn't.
Dude, could you imagine the big finale? They were like, "Here's Scratch, the Sumo Turtles, and the Detective Turtles, or whatever they're called."
Yeah, and the gargoyle turtles were super rare too.
Yeah, It would just be fun to see if they. I doubt that will happen, but
just go out, middle fingers
fun
up.
Idea. But honestly, my most exciting thing is from NECA, which I imagine it has to be coming soon because we saw like them. Was it? It was one of the cons. They were actually in the box, but it's the Usagi.
Oh yeah,
turtles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like, those have to be soon-ish.
Trevor did an interview with Weebs, and I'm pretty sure he said like beginning of this year.
Yeah. So those are like probably my most exciting thing I have, like coming from NECA, product-wise that I want to get. But I'm looking forward to seeing like what else they announced from the 2012 line, because I know they already did like Tiger Claw or whatever the fuck his name is, Claw. But to see more villains and see like if they're gonna go. Obviously, they are gonna go crazy on this. So this is like my line now, so I can stop worrying about like animated stuff, and Mirage can die down a little bit. Last Ronin, once I get the second generation Turtles, I could be done with that, and then just focus on 2012. So I think that's kind of my biggest hype though for the year. About it. Yeah. It's all turtle stuff.
I mean, I'm excited to see what they announce for 2012. Like, I'm curious to see if they show anything off at Toy Fair of merit. Because while Tiger Claw's cool, give me Rocksteady and Bebop, give me some of the other like mutants, give me Slash. Like, there's a long list that I'm excited for.
Yeah, Slash
would be like this
from that line.
I'm here for it. I mean,
that'd be
so cool.
Yeah, do like
that'd be amazing to get
on like size
scale.
Yeah, I'd take that. Of course, it'll probably be like $70 now. Yeah,
because he'd probably be about the same.
There's just so many good designs.
I'm like trying to think. I was like Ninja Turtle stuff.
It is hard because there's so much out that it's hard
either
to stuff that you're like, what do I want?
Yeah, and this is like the part of the time where everything they kind of showed previously is starting to actually ship and start to, the ball rolling on that. So I don't really know a lot of what is coming later with these lines. So it's kind of a more exciting thing of seeing like what comes out.
Also,
is there anything from the animated series that's going to get me? I don't think so, but we'll see.
Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? Because I keep hearing people on the internet say Mattel is getting the Turtle license.
I have no idea.
Nothing's been. I don't think anything official has been announced.
Because I've seen multiple people say that Mattel is going to be doing Turtles. Someone was like, is this a result of like, oh, Playmates is out, so Mattel's in? Like, are they doing kids Turtles? Or are they going to do like Masterverse style Turtles? Like, that'd be fucking dope. So I'm not sure. If
I would say
rumor
with how well I think the Masters of the Universe crossover worked and sold. I would think they would be a shoo-in for that.
I would think they would probably, because Hasbro just isn't going to be able to put enough effort into it with everything else they've got going on. And even though Mattel is taking on DC, I think this could be a great comeback for them. That's actually the company I would like to see get it, as far as like a major company.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I don't think
a couple. The Power Ranger ones. That's what I'm thinking of from Hasbro. Yeah. The Power Ranger, and I like them,
and they
but
were fine, but they weren't as good as the Mattel ones.
And I couldn't, even with all the stuff they came out with, I still couldn't help but feel something was half-assed, and I couldn't ever put my finger on it. I think it was the plastic they used, because it was like ultra gummy stuff even in the Lightning Collection collector stuff. It
wasn't as good as the normal Lightning Collection.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Mattel all the way, I think too. They have the perfect aesthetic. Like it's like a very detailed, but they could also do like the kiddie version, like and make it good,
Yeah.
And then they'll be able to do like Imaginext. That would be cool.
Imaginext,
like the kids stuff.
Oh,
like those little guys that are like this big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then they could do a bunch of turtle stuff for Imaginext, and then Jarmar would have to have another kid.
For me.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
There's nothing in the world. But yeah, mostly turtle stuff. I do have a figure that I'm pretty sure will probably be in my top 10 next year, or almost next year, because it's like this year, but it's like 11 months we'll be recording it, so it's closer to it. Anyways, like the final season version of Deku, who I got for last year. There's a new version that's coming for the final season where he looks fucking sick and awesome. And that should be coming out pretty soon. So I just need to figure out where I'm going to buy it, which would probably be Nerdzoic, because I already checked earlier and it was there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Full circle. Go put your action figures at Nerdzoic.
I have to read that again.
No. Just once is enough. I appreciate you, though.
Okay.
Yeah, the only other things I'm really kind of clamoring for this year is I'd love to see more of the Gamerverse, Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Legends. I'd love to see some more Maximum series. Capcom. What's that?
Yeah, curious to see what.
I was just gonna say I would like to see the Capcom side.
I mean, you already do with Jada though, so I don't think you're gonna get that from Hasbro. You have a better chance of Jada doing it.
Either way, and we don't really have it. We have Mega Man and Street Fighter.
Well,
was it
Jada
Capcom
or is
side.
it Storm that has was it Darksiders, whatever the green hair Darkstalkers, yeah, the green haired lady.
I thought Jada had made an announcement, but I couldn't find it after we were talking about it the one day, and I could only find the Storm.
But the Storm is Storm Arena, which is the $30 line, right?
I think, but
yeah. So that's going to be 6-inch scale. So there's another.
I've straight up decided I don't want to buy those though.
Oh, I want more figures from the Capcom side, but then when we get them, I don't want them.
I want them from Jada. I would gladly buy all of them from Jada. Captain Commando, Strider, and Darkstalkers. That'd be dope.
I never say never. Jada's making some fucking goat movie toys, so.
Goat movie toys?
Yeah, there's some goat movie coming out this year.
Like
where the goats are playing
kids movie?
Basketball, yeah, and they're making toys for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The movie looked interesting. I think it's Steph Curry's production company or some shit.
I didn't even know it was a thing. Didn't even see a trailer for it. I saw their announcement of the toys. I'm like, the fuck is this?
I feel like I've seen that trailer too many times.
Well,
seriously?
You also probably watch a lot more children's content because you have kids.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the last movie I've been into.
Just on TV.
But yeah, you're watching YouTube or something like that. You're probably getting ads for kids stuff because you probably watch a lot of kids stuff.
I appreciate that you guys trying to help me in my memory loss. But I can assure you it's not from ads. I don't know where it came from.
Because I watch a lot of cartoons, but they're all old cartoons, and I just get a lot of ads for depression medication.
Yeah.
Depression medication, hair loss, shampoo.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have seen the ads I've been getting. I've shown them.
Yeah, yours are very explicit.
Very
They're
direct.
weird. Very weird.
They're very on point and on brand.
But are they? They're a little off. They're a little off.
You tell us, man.
I'm just saying, some of the things you've said, I can understand why your phone is picking up what you're putting down.
Well, I'll tell you one thing my phone hasn't picked up yet is the fact that I want a Tegrity Farms shirt from South Park, and I've told it 18 times, and it hasn't gotten me one yet.
It's because too busy being like, hey, do you want all these sex toys?
You want some boy butter?
Wait, was that one?
Yes.
Did I miss that?
Yes.
To go with your deep sick toy.
Oh no, we're not doing this again. Chat,
God.
Imagine, this is Big Fan Samurai, imagine the Coke that was consumed when the Bears made the music video to their song. What the fuck?
Oh, dude, the Super Bowl shuffle.
Yeah. The Super Bowl,
Yeah.
Super Bowl shuffle.
Dude, that was a special time. I was only like 7, but I remember a lot of that, and it's all sports related, but it's still up here. Jim McMahon was the quarterback. He looks like PC Principal from South Park, by the way. Interestingly enough.
What about I don't know what's on your list, Michael, but what about Marvel Legends? Is anybody excited for any Marvel Legends stuff coming out?
I just said the Gamerverse and Maximum series.
Oh yeah,
his whole thing was Marvel Legends.
Yeah,
I forget
that's like Marvel Legends. Okay, I forget the Marvel is Marvel Legends. Video game subline.
Whether I get any or not, it depends on the scales that they're released, because what they've announced so far doesn't really make sense to me. But I am interested to see the He-Man movie figures. Like, I always love movie figures, and just to see movie stuff, based on characters I like, even if I don't love the movie and stuff, like I loved collecting all the Rise of Cobra figures and all the different versions and stuff like that. So it's fun.
It's still very surreal to me that we're seeing them talk about He-Man movie figures coming out. Like that literally, like my brain doesn't pick that up. Like it's just
right. Well, because that movie is supposed to have been out for like the last 15 years, and so for it to finally be happening and finally getting toys and stuff is so surreal. Yeah, you're right.
You should you make sure to buy Barbie lunch, because I feel like that's the only reason it's getting made at this point.
Probably.
I would like.
I paid a ticket to see Barbie. It's good enough, right? Like,
I would like to see a Marvel Legend Giant Man from Civil War, but the size of the Sentinel that they made.
Oh, that's never happening.
Yeah.
Why not? He's gonna be unless movies.
Unless it happens in Doomsday or something. I just don't. Yeah, I just don't see that happening.
A movie figure? Yeah, why not?
They made that Build-A-Figure. I think that's the best you're getting, bud.
They released it twice too. They released it as a Build-A-Figure and then as a deluxe.
Yeah,
it's too small. It's way too small.
It is too small. No argument here. I don't think you're gonna get it.
It would be that I would like to see that. Okay.
I guess it's good to dream. Back to chat. Fig Fan Samurai, till I die, I will always associate with Michael with anything Fallout. Good, as you should. He also said, I would absolutely love to smoke weed with Nate.
Please do. It's a good time.
Eagle Nation, I want to see more smaller vehicles from G.I. Joe this year. The HasLab being the hydrofoil for Transformers, probably Defensor, at least teased at PulseCon, and HasLab, Raiden, and Rail Racer. He also said figure arts to make more Hashiras, Hashiras. Any Jarmar?
You're talking about from Demon Slayer? Maybe that's what it said.
Oh yeah, it says from Demon Slayer, yeah, and upper rank demons from Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that part.
Yeah. Sorry, I got hung up on the word I couldn't pronounce, so I didn't finish reading the rest of it.
Which I don't know if they know, but I can ask it out loud and they can respond in the chat. But is there an Inosuke? Because I don't think I've seen him at all.
Which one is that?
Yeah, that was just the one that has the boar head.
I know there's a figure out there of him. I don't know if it's figure arts though.
No, I know it's no, yeah. There's like McFarlane has like their version, and there's like another one, but I'm just curious if Figures Art's done it, because I know they've. I don't think they have. No, I don't know. I'm just curious. Yeah. I know this. Yeah.
I'll let you know if they respond in the chat. 25 Toys. Looking forward to adding my Jada Street Fighter 2 collection. E Honda and Balrog are due. Also hoping to be surprised by Mandalorian and Grogu. Maybe even buy some vintage and Black Series connected to the film. Eagle Nation, there isn't one yet. The last one was Shinobu Kocho?
I'm gonna guess that wasn't for me.
No, that was for Jarmar.
No. That was the last figure they made, or
that was the last figure they made.
Okay. I was slightly confused.
There isn't one yet. The last one was whatever that name was.
Yeah, but when you say the last one, is it referring to like the last Hashira?
I'm assuming the last
that's
figure
what
arts.
That is
what I assumed, based off your question.
No, I don't think that's right. But you go, yeah. That's either way.
Either way, you don't have. The answer is no. They haven't made your Pigman.
Right.
Lex Lingo, there is a Max Factory Inosuke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Max Factory? I don't know what that is.
I'm assuming that's another.
I never heard of. Is Max Factory like a?
I'm assuming it's another figure.
Not like knockoff,
company.
but you know, like you have the.
It's probably an important company. You just have to go Google it and find out. Is anyone got anything to close out before I start shutting things down?
Do you think, because we have the Street Fighter movie, you think Jada is gonna do figures for those?
Possibly. I wouldn't say for sure.
I think so.
I see there's a strong chance.
If I can get a 50-cent figure, that'd be cool.
I feel like they peppering this out. I'm stoked for that movie.
Me too. It looks fucking great.
It looks fun. Yeah.
Like, my only complaint about it is the fact that Roman Reigns didn't shave his beard. Beyond that, I'm here for it.
Like, I'm sure I can't pronounce the guy's name. It will do great as M. Bison. But to have a bunch
that's another one.
To have a bunch of wrestlers in there and not put John Cena as M. Bison.
Or just anyone who isn't a scrawny dude.
Like scrawny.
Yeah.
But he might just be really. He's a good actor.
He is a good actor, but like,
I mean, Raul Julio is really small too. So
right. I feel like they're paying homage to him in that place, which is that's pretty cool too.
Yeah,
I like that dude a lot. So
I do too. I think he's great.
I don't know.
I
get it.
Yeah,
I get it, but I think it'll be cool.
But wouldn't it have been fun to see like Cody Guile go up against Cena Bison? That would have been super.
Maybe for us wrestle marks, but I don't know if anyone else would give a shit. Let's see. Eagle Nation, the Butterfly Hashira, the latest figure they released and revealed, not counting Infinity Castle, Tanjiro, Lex Lingo, Max Factory are high quality imports, pretty comparable to SH Figure Arts.
Oh.
I feel like this episode has divulged into let's make Michael pronounce shit that there's no way his dyslexic ass can pronounce.
We did pretty good.
I hope we get to see a Generation 2
part of Good Smile
from Transformers.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's been way too long.
But they released that the set of the Stunticons like a year ago. Like, I think that's now enough time that they could.
That was only a year ago.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how time works.
Either way, I have 3 limbs of G2 Menasor just kind of sitting on a shelf, like just waiting for the other 2 pieces.
Oh, they've already started?
Yeah, they've
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
They made
I don't
one was for the what was that Walmart side wave of like the Vehica, like the Vehicon. No, not Vehicon.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
No, that was. And I tend to stay away from the Generation 2 stuff, so I guess I don't pay attention.
Fair.
That's it. That's
On
all.
that note, I'm going to close things out because it's getting late. So, back to swing things around to the beginning of the show. If you're just now tuning in and you want to weigh in, we did a poll on our YouTube channel about switching days. The options are Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. The poll was a little skewed because we had way more people vote than who actually tune in live. Wednesdays is just a very crowded day for toy live streams, and if we want the podcast to grow, I feel like we have to switch days. So let us know in the chat or in the comments below what day you'd prefer, Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. We already had a few votes at the beginning of the show, but I know some people trickled in a little late. I also want to... I saw it, I don't do that, but yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. I want to once again thank the partner of the channel and the official toy retailer of Modern Toy Fair, Nerdzoic. Head over to nerdzoic.com for all your action figure needs. Link in the description below for his store, YouTube channel, and all of his social media. You can follow us over... Listen, Fifth Fan Samurai, we can't stay on the same day. I just said why not. Or so is every other day. No, every other day doesn't have a bunch of toy podcasts on it. At least not ones that are like significantly bigger than us that I know of. Anyway, derailed me. If you want to follow us on the social media, link tree down below. We have pretty much everything: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Blue Sky, you name it. Come join us on Discord. You can come hang out, show us what you've been purchasing, show us some of your action figure photography, just chat about what's coming out, what you're excited about. We have a handful of people who chat pretty regularly now. This link is in the link tree for that as well. If you'd like to support us further, you can head over to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair, where for $1 a month, you get all of the pre-recorded videos, like the Deathclaw video that I released earlier this week. So go check that out if you haven't already. You get those early and ad-free. You also get access to give input to the podcast, like some of the input Nate's about to read.
From the 45th lyric, I'm hoping to get NECA Last Ronin New Turtles figures. I didn't pre-order, so I hope to get lucky in store. The Ling Ji Hun, Donatello, and Mikey are very high on my list after playing with Leo and Raph. I'm also looking forward to more Storm Arena and Jada Street Fighter stuff, especially Akuma and Balrog. Sparks 89.
Yeah,
My collection has slowed down a lot, but I'm very excited for the Boss Fight Studio Hellboy figures that are supposed to be coming out this year. I'm also very curious about what Mattel has in store for the DC license. I don't know if they'll be releasing anything this year, but if not, I hope we get to see something.
I love that went from the aliens from Galaxy Quest to very Midwestern Glenn from Superstore.
Okay, very fun fact, and this is going to blow everyone's minds. I've never seen Galaxy Quest.
Really?
Yeah.
That might be the most shocking thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah, really no reason. I just haven't. So, yeah. Anyway, the last one from Christopher. I just finished The Last Ronin 2. So I'm very excited for the 4 new turtles from NECA. Also looking forward to the 112 He-Man and Skeletor from Mondo. That's it.
I didn't know they were doing 112 He-Man and Skeletor from Mondo.
Yeah, they're doing the 2000X line.
That makes sense.
Those are 112.
Cloth with like a chunky boy.
Fig Fan Samurai.
Did you order those?
Yes.
Okay. I will lick them with my eyes from afar.
Alrighty then. Fig Fan Samurai wants to call me out in the chat and says, I remember a year ago when I mentioned switching dates because the 3POA was on Wednesdays, and you said, it's a different audience. Ha 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 ha. Listen, past Michael has a lot more arrogance than current Michael does. And the channel is
still a lot.
There's still a lot, there. Just not as much as there used to be. Current day Michael has a little bit more realistic expectations when he sees what all the other videos on the channel are doing and what the podcast is doing. Because the podcast was doing a lot better a year ago than it is now. So, I'm reconsidering things. Because we have 3POA, there's Dave Wonder, I'm pretty sure there's a couple others. For whatever reason, Wednesday is just the night. So if we can get any of that viewership to come hang out on the live stream on a different day, why not? Spread the love.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Go check out Jarmar on Turtle Quest 2026 / Jarmar_games.
That's two turtles? Turtle Quest?
Turtle Quest.
Turtle?
Mm-hmm. Yep, because it's turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Unlike Corey, where can people find you?
Turtle.
At Vile Consumption on Facebook or Instagram. Yeah. That's about it.
Is it?
Also going to be in a book in October.
Link in the description below for that amazing ad for his big published moment. That's what I get for trying to.
It'll be more exciting when it's here.
My bad for trying to help you pimp out your big moment. I just won't do that anymore.
Good job, Michael. No, I love you for it.
That felt very sincere. Nate, what you got for us?
What?
I actually am going to be published in a book also coming out the same month. That book is called Nudes with Tudes. And so that's going to be fun.
Oh, that could have been so much worse. I'm so grateful that it wasn't.
Now, wait a minute. Is this different from the other book?
What could be worse?
The other book that you said you were going to be in, and it was going to be called Skin and Scarves?
Yes. No, those are different. Different
books. Okay.
The ink is not quite dry on the snarfs and scarfs.
Snarfs and scarfs.
Or whatever you just said.
Skin and scarves.
Skin and scarves, I forgot.
He just upgraded that magazine is what he did. Snarfs and scarves.
Are you signing?
That's what he calls his wiener. Is a snarf.
Boy wiener water or whatever.
Oh my god, why?
I was gonna offer man wiener bath water, where I would play with my G.I. Joes in the tub and drain out the water.
Oh my god, we need a Dr.
You turned it into
Squatch.
Algorithm is so jacked up.
We need a Dr. Squatch sponsorship where they get Nate's wiener bath water while he plays with G.I. Joes and turns it into soap.
Yep.
To sell on the internet.
Oh shit, I forgot about
these.
On that interesting note, hopefully see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.